Michael, a hard-earned point on Teesside. How do you view the game?
I thought we started the first half really well. We know we missed a couple of big chances. We weren't good at the start of the second half, and we conceded again off a set play, which is something we need to look at for sure. Because we've come away from Holmesday and give up 2 shots on our goal and actually conceded off of one of them, which is disappointing. But the response to it, I thought, was excellent. And we go and score a goal, and then late in the game, I think it's us that are the team that might go on to win the game. I'm not sure we worked the keeper as much as we should have done from the good opportunities we had, but it's on the last cross, can people run through the goal? Because there's a tap in there for someone if you really believe and you run in there. And I think there was a couple of moments towards the end in the last 10 minutes where there was a winner there for us. But we know it's a tough place to come to. It's a team that's a rival in terms of where we are in the league. So I think our reaction to going 1-0 down was very good.
Nazari Rusin was the man who popped up with the goal in a moment of greatness for him. It's another important goal to add to his growing stats as well.
Yeah, listen, the strikers have started scoring, which is a good thing. You know, we're sharing the load around at the moment with different people scoring goals. As I say, we had a couple of really big opportunities to go 1-0 up today in the first half, and we'll look back on them with regret. But I think the reaction I saw from the players after a poor start at the start of the second half, the reaction to going behind, I was really pleased with.
In terms of the situation with Dan Ballard at the end, is there anything you can tell us about that at the moment?
No, he looks fine in there. He's obviously just a sore one. He's been bumped in the back, hasn't he, and rolled over. I felt that they were, there was moments in the games there where we could have been a bit tougher. You know, Middlesbrough with the fans on their back tried to put it on us a little bit, and I think that's when we have to stand up and be counted for. Dan's one of the guys that does that, and obviously they put the big lad on the end, and he just constantly fouled people, didn't he? But no, look, I thought the fans were in great voice at the end as well, pushing the team on, and maybe with a couple of the moments we had around the box, we could have come away with 3 points today.
A debut for Leo Yelder today as well. How did you make his performance?
I thought he did fantastic. Someone who's just come in and has only known the players for 3 or 4 days. He came in. We know he's played in this league. We know that he's played in the Premier League as well for Leeds, so there was no doubt putting him in. And I thought he showed what he can bring to the club today. He can play left back. He's more comfortable at left-sided centre half, but I think he's a player at 20 that we've done very well to recruit. And I thought as a debut and a 90 minutes, I thought he goes away with a big pat on the back.
Plymouth Argyle are our next opponents, but what follows is a run of games in quick succession as well, so another big week behind the scenes.
Yeah, we'll get the 3 new players bedded in, obviously, hopefully get Callum back sooner rather than later as well, but look, we take one game at a time. You can't call the championship. If you look at some of the results yesterday, for sure, that was a real hard-earned point today, and we might look back on it and say it's a good, it's a really important point as well. One game at a time, but it sets up a really interesting week next week with Plymouth at home, followed by Huddersfield and Birmingham away. Let's deal with Plymouth first.